Survival games have been an ever-increasing genre in today's pop culture. I mean, you don't have to look any further than the popular Hunger Games series and the critically acclaimed Battle Royale movie for evidence. It's thrilling and emotional to see characters forced to compete in a dangerous contest where if they lose, they die. Now imagine if these characters were granted unique abilities that allow them to perform superhuman tasks such as teleportation or becoming invisible. Then also add in the fact that they are granted access to a virtual store that can sell them useful items in the form of equipment and shelter. And to top it all off, this is all possible through a simple click on their phones. Welcome to the world of Darwin's Game. What's up, Bakas? With the new winter season upon us, I was looking over the possible shows that I could be watching, and I brought a smile to my face to see Darwin's Game being one of them. I remember starting the manga months ago, and I was pleasantly surprised to hear that I was going to receive an anime adaptation back in November. But for those who have not read the manga or are strictly anime watchers, you may be wondering, what is Darwin's Game about? That's why today, I'm going to be explaining everything you need to know about this new anime series. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. The story follows your typical ordinary high school boy, Sudo Kaname, who is one day invited to try out a new mysterious mobile game known as Darwin's Game. Kaname chooses to accept the invitation, but as soon as he does, a snake jumps out of his phone and bites him in the neck before immediately vanishing. Before he can say anything to the people around him, Kaname collapses. When Kaname finally comes to, he finds himself as a new player in this deadly survival game. He becomes the target for all the other slasher-friendly contestants who are more than eager to kill each other in order to win. Now with no way to quit, Kaname must win and uncover the truth behind this death game or die trying. As you may have guessed, the anime's name takes after Charles Darwin, the man known for his theory of evolution. The series definitely incorporates the theme of survival of the fittest, and we see this through the actions of the players. The strong are able to impose their will on the weak and act without constraint. They do and take what they want, also that they can accumulate more power and stay on top of the food chain. They will use those around them and dispose of them when their usefulness runs out. And for the players who are not strong enough to survive, well, they are weeded out and they often face the most horrible deaths. Darwin's Game reminds me much of the popular Gantz manga, not only due to its survival aspect and mysterious tone, but also because the show does not shy away from showing the gore and carnage inflicted on the players. And to be honest, I love this part about the series. All of the bloodshed and death adds to the harsh reality of this game and captivates the readers by raising the stakes of each battle. It's almost impossible to imagine how a normal high school boy like Kaname can survive in such a harsh environment alone. But thanks to his charisma and genuine good heart, he's able to attract those around him and turn former foes into allies. He runs into a cast of colorful characters throughout his journey, all ranging from different backgrounds and all having a different reason for fighting. The most notable teammate is Karino Shuka, the red-eyed blonde-haired girl that shares the cover with Kaname. She's very much like Yuno Gasai from Future Diaries in the sense that she can come off as sweet and friendly, but in actuality has a cold and ruthless personality. Together with the rest of the team, the duo aims to win Darwin's Game while uncovering the truth behind it, ideally without killing anyone in the process. Since it is a shonen battle series, Darwin's Game also has its own unique power system. When players are bitten by the snake, they are granted supernatural abilities known as sigils. According to Shuka, the sigil is the next stage in evolution that the game gives you so that you are able to put up a fight against the other players. They are supposed to be completely unique and randomized, and players should also automatically know how to use them as it should come as natural as breathing to them. There's a wide variety of sigils, and it allows for the author to create some wild and creative battles between characters. Some characters can become invisible, some can teleport, and some even have telekinetic abilities. However, these sigils are not all powerful, and they do have their limitations. For example, some of them require a cooldown time and others have a certain range. It's not always about brute strength or who has a more broken sigil, but battles often come down to who is more prepared and who are able to make the most out of what they have, aka survival of the fittest. Since players are initiated from opening an app, it's not surprising to see Darwin's Game incorporate aspects from other mobile games. For starters, there are two types of battles that can occur between players. Class match battles involve matching two players of the same rank and teleporting them to one another. It's similar to being queued up in a lobby for PvP while you wait for the game to match you up with someone on your level. The other type of battles are encounter battles, which involve directly challenging another nearby player. Usually these battles involve killing the opponent, however it's been Kame's goal to find some way to win without having to kill anyone. After the matches, points are distributed to players based on various factors such as damage, technique, and their artistry. Points are vital and they are what allow the top players to remain the apex predators. Points earned in the game can be easily converted to real-life currency, but the more intelligent players use their points to up their arsenal with weapons or to buy shelter. Other gaming features that the show includes are a player ranking system and a clan function. In other pieces of literature, it's common for these types of survival games to be under the supervision of some form of corrupt government. In some stories, the government enacts these games as a form of population control, while in others, they are basically killing people for sport in order to entertain a crowd of bloodthirsty spectators. Either way, it's always a nice little twist to have in the story, and Darwin's Game is no exception. The most alluring part about the show is the mystery behind the game. Readers are always going to be on the edge of their seats as the main characters unravel more and more about the game master, the man who created the app. One can only deduce that given the title of the show, the reasoning behind the game may have to do with furthering the evolution of humans by pitting the strong against the weak. So that's everything you guys need to know about Darwin's Game. If you're looking for a dark, thrilling survival story in the same vein as something like King's Game, then I would definitely recommend checking it out. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!